Hi guys, Wayne's Butler here. Yes, I know what you're thinking. How come this isn't Dark Knight? Well, I got this figure the other day, actually just down the road from where I live here, from Curtis Collectibles. They're selling a lot of Hot Toy stuff now, which is really good for me, or really bad, depending on how you want to look at it. I'm a bit of an impulse buyer, but I'm a really big Predators fan. And I already have the Berserker. I really loved that Berserker when I got it. But you know guys, I'm going to have to agree with most of you. This Tracker is definitely the better of the three. I mean, this is just an awesome figure. I'm really impressed with it. There's a couple things I want to talk about during this video, but we'll get into this Tracker first, and then we'll get into the other thing after. But this is just going to be a bit of an overview of what I think of this particular figure. I know you guys are wondering where the Hound is. It's still in the packaging. I don't really have any place to really display a lot of these non-Dark Knight figures. I'm actually going to be finally going out and getting a DTOF cabinet so I can display these. I mean, other than Dark Knight, I'm a completist collector when it comes to Dark Knight, because you guys know how much I love the Batman. But guys, I just buy figures just because they're cool looking, you know, just because I like the look of them, you know, for no other reason. I mean, these Predator movies, you know, they're not the best movies, I suppose. I mean, the first Predator I really liked with Arnie, and the last Predator, which this movie is from, is quite good. And AVP is quite watchable, but you know, the Requiem and the Predators 2, those are hard movies to watch, but you know, that's just my opinion. But let's get into it here. We'll start from the top and work our way down. I'll tell you all the things why I think this is the best of the three. So we'll start with the top with this Biomass. Now, this Biomass is awesome, and I like it better than the Predator because it's, or better than the Berserker, because it just weathered better. You know, the Berserker is just more like a copper, one-tone copper color. I wish it had more of a, you know, a metallic look to it, but it doesn't. Plus, the Biomask on the Berserker doesn't really fit that well, which is why I like this. I actually like the fact that the Biomask doesn't come off, because it actually fits the head better. And like I say, it's just a better design. So I mean, this Tracker Predator Biomask is much more metallic looking. It's much more cooler looking. Plus, I really love the battle damage on the one side there. It looks like it may have gotten into a battle with a xenomorph on another planet. And just like I say, I love the color of it, and I actually like the fact that the battery comes already installed. I know a lot of you guys out there had trouble with the tracking light not working. I'm actually going to leave the tab in this for the present time. I mean, as soon as you pull that tab out, the battery will start to degrade, and you know, I'm not going to, you know, turn the light on and off and stuff like that. You know, it's going to go into a cabinet, it's going to sit there, and I'm going to love it and love the look of it. Anyway, so that's the Biomass. Then we get down into the tusk here. Now, according to some of my research, these tusk bones, or these trophy bones, are actually the bones from the Hound, apparently, which is appropriate because, you know, it is the Tracker. And as we go down, I mean, the paint apps are awesome. I mean, I love the green overtone in it. I love the paint apps on the chest. I think the leather wrap I really love. It looks awesome. I also love the armor. I mean, the armor is very sleek and close to the body, which I like. Again, the Berserker, it's a little bulky, sticks out in places. A lot of that faux vinyl sticks out. You know, it's an awesome figure, but like I said, and like I agree with Lottie, the Tracker is the best of the three, in my opinion. And you go down, the gauntlets, as you guys know, are molded in, but they don't look like they're molded. I mean, they actually look like they're removable. And you know, you get down into the blade. I got the long blade on here. That's the one that I ultimately will be displaying. I actually, when I go to display it, I'm going to be probably using the splayed hands, you know, to show it off. And you get down to the leg armor. I really like, again, because it's sleek and tight to the body. Again, it's molded in, but it doesn't look like it's molded. It actually looks like it's a separate piece. And you know, the gauntlet on the other side doesn't have the flip up for the targeting computer, or whatever you want to call that. But that's okay. I mean, the wow factor on this figure, guys, it's just awesome. And another reason why I like these Predator figures is because they're taller and they're heavy. And when I pay $200 for a figure, you know, I want something that I want to know that I bought something. And I wish Hot Toys, like I said in some of my previous videos, would bottom weight their figures so they will stand up better and make it look like you got your money's worth. I don't like something that's really super light and hollow feeling. But and I say you get further down, and the boots again are very much like the Berserkers. You know, just like I say, it's got a little bit of that teal green overtone. You know, same as the dreads. It's got the rings, the teal green rings around the dreads. Now, as far as the dreads go, I'm quite happy with the dreads on this, but oddly enough, if I had to pick the best dreads out of the three, I would probably pick the Falconer. I like the alternating colored rings down the dreads, but that's really a small item that I'm not really that concerned about. And like I said, the Hound is quite awesome. The paint apps are quite good. I know you guys have seen the Hound. This is a really old figure. It's been out for a number of months, and there's been a number of reviews done on it. So I mean, if you want to see a picture of the Hound, you know, you know, there's a lot of reference videos out there. But the paint apps on the Hound is quite good. It's particularly around the mouth area. It's quite detailed, and you know, I'm quite impressed with it. You know, I mean, I really like this figure. It's awesome. I just opened it up here just 10 minutes ago. Like I said, I bought it down at Curtis Collectibles here, just down the road. I paid $215 for it, out the door. No tax, you know, no shipping, no duty. You know, that's what's so great for me anyways, you know, being that they're so close, and they're really good guys down there, and they really treat me good, considering that I've spent a couple $1,000s down there. But I love them. They're good guys. Actually, I forgot to mount the plasma cannon on the shoulder, guys. I guess I kind of jumped the gun here a little bit. But you know what the plasma cannon looks like. I haven't done videos in quite a while, or a few weeks, as you know. After that last video I did on that rooftop, you know, I haven't been in the best of health, guys. You know, don't worry, I'm hopefully going to be around for, you know, a while yet. But the state of mind I was in when I did that review, I really shouldn't have done it, but I wanted to put that behind me. Like I said, I haven't been really feeling that well. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember a lot of that video. I know I repeated myself a couple times, and you know, that's a little bit embarrassing. And like I say, but I've been dealing with some demons here that I'm finally getting them flushed out of my system. And you know, after watching Dean Knight's tribute video to me, you know, he put a tear in my eye that day, guys, when I watched it. You know, guys like that, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of friends in my area here that are really into this hobby, so I mean, I really look to you collectors as my friends. And there's one or two subscribers out there that know exactly what's going on with me. And to those guys, you know, my love goes out to you, because like I say, I don't really have a whole lot of people I can kind of dump on. So I hope you can forgive me for what's going on. And as far as dials go, you know, the dial that I have in mind that I want to do next is basically in celebration of the OC Batman that's coming out. I want to do the vault. I want to do the vault from the Batman Begins movie. You just really catch a glimpse of it when Christian Bale comes down, when he opens it up. You just kind of a side shot. So I want to kind of recreate that. It's not going to be an exact duplication, because there's really no reference photos that I can go by, but it's going to be a vault. It may not be the vault, but it's going to be a vault. And I'm right now trying to source out some exotic wood to really make kind of piece you can hand down to your kids. And I want to really do a fine work on it. As far as large dials like that rooftop, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything quite that large in the near future. I live up here in Canada, and winters come hard and fast, and here we are in September, and like you guys know, I don't really have a workshop. I do all my cutting outside and all my assembly work in my kitchen, and I just went through all this house and I cleaned everything up, and apparently my mom and dad are coming down for house inspection, so I got to make sure this house stays kind of clean, which is kind of funny. But that's what's really going on in my life right now, guys, and I hope you guys can be patient with me. And like I say, if you guys get a chance to get this tracker, it's definitely a must-have. It's definitely a must-have. And oddly enough, on eBay, they're still going for around retail. Like I said, I paid $2.15 for this out the door, and that's time you figure in your cost, and sometimes current exchange and shipping and stuff. I think I got a pretty good deal, and I'm quite happy with it. So when I get my D-top, I'm definitely going to be displaying this figure proudly. If I could get another hound or two, I might do that. But again, I was on eBay, and I guess to get a hound, you got to pay. Time you get it to your front door, it's $100, which it's a little steep for me. But anyways, guys, I say that a lot of you subscribers have definitely humbled me in the past, and I love yous all for it. And I really appreciate everything that you've done for me. You really make this hobby worthwhile. And even though money is tight for me lately, it's still an enjoyable hobby. The figure that I have coming now, I got the Captain America and the OC Batman coming. That's pretty well going to be it for me for this year. And then we got the Keaton and the Joker coming out next year. Now I know everybody's all wound up about that Batman Keaton, as am I. But be cautious, guys, because in some cases Hot Toys tends to drop the ball during the last hour, and until I have that figure in my hand, I'm not going to say it's the best ever until that day. And unfortunately, it's going to be a while. So at least we have the OC Batman coming to kind of quench my palate as far as my Dark Knight, my love of Dark Knight and Batman is. So guys, I know this is quick, but like I say, there's a lot of reviews on this figure out there. And if you want to get more of a detailed, up-close look on this figure, go to those. There's a lot of good reviewers out there that have done it. So anyways, guys, I appreciate everything you've done, and it's Wayne's Butler signing off. Peace and love to all.